Okay guys, day 2, literally second day of our HTML let's play. I should say let's play of how-to video, even says on top here, how-to. Now, what I want to do here, we have this. It's nothing much at all, really. It's honestly just there at the moment. So let's add a button to go to a different page we'll be creating in a sec. So let's create a folder. Everyone doesn't really care, but I always have it as assets just because, well, it's in assets. And inside assets I'll correspond it to buttons. Now I have one buttons here. Now I'm just going to be importing buttons from my old my old test websites. So assets, buttons. Yeah, I was using these. I'm using the back buttons to go to different pages. Keep that in mind. They have to be JPEG, otherwise they won't work properly. That's what I've noticed. It has to be JPEG. Let's go back into here. Now, where did we left off? Where do we want the button? Now we have this space over here. It looks pretty decent. So over here, just underneath there, or we can do it on top here. Top. I can't go. Yeah, right underneath there. I think we're doing it right over here, and I can add another one of these. So let's do that. Where's the first? Okay, HR. There's HR. That nice grey color. Now here's this. Let's just remove this. Put it over here. Beneath it. Now if we refresh the page, we now have another one here, so we can now use that. Now what we want to do is make an anchor. Okay, now make an anchor. Oh, sorry, anchor. You can close the anchor tag off. Now in here we need to type in href. I honestly don't know what href really stands for. Well, I know it will indicate where to another thing is. Now, with this, we can with this inside the brackets, we can take it to a file location itself. Wrong one. No, it's opening Skype. Okay. Now, I'll be using this to go around places. So let's make and close this one here. Let's make a new HTML document here. Name this whatever you want. Contact dot HTML. Yes, I'd like to change it. Now let's just okay, that's like that. There we go. Now it's just empty, it doesn't have anything from this website at all. So let's just change this. So what we want to do is just grab decent like this, that. Now we can just go back here. Wrong one, there we go. Now with the nice thing with HTML, like the ++ using it, there's these tabs on top here which you'll get, which is very, very handy for me. Okay, /HTML. You'll find like tabs like this is very handy when it comes to website design or any type of programming, for instance. Body. That should be it, just like that. Okay, now we can refresh this page, and now it's blue. Doesn't have anything. Unfortunately, I don't know why it doesn't have anything. Maybe it's the same test website. Let's do dash contacts, and now refresh. Nothing. Still, that should work. Okay. Let's just go on. HTML head title. That's what I'm missing. There we go. In the body, we would like this, don't we? I think we will. Now let's refresh it. There we go. Now it has this, and it looks pretty decent. Let's just copy a bit more code from here. This to here. Let's replace that with that. I'm doing a bit more. Making it a bit nicer. There we go. That's a bit nicer than how it looks in here. Yeah, it kind of looks a lot nicer. You get it. It changes all the time. Now we'll want to take this. Just take that URL and put it in between the brackets on index. And now we have this. Now what we can do is type in test, for instance. And now if we go and load this up again, there's a test button which will take us there to contacts. There's no way to get back though, which is not good. X. Okay, there's no way to get back from here, so that we want to get a way back, which will be the same thing, just the other way around. Now we just copy the other side, which is the index one. It doesn't open up from in here. Oh, it can actually. Wow. Let me just double click it. Now if I refresh, it has that. Now it has you won't see anything, so I didn't type anything in here. And now I can refresh and it's there. So that's pretty good actually. We now have a way to get here and get here. We now have a way to get back. What's something better we can do? There is a tag for buttons, as you can see. There's button. There we go. There is a tag for buttons. They don't look good at all. It's one of these. There. See, these are just horrible buttons. You can use them if you want, but more professional websites use actual icons. For instance, if I just go to YouTube, and I'm using YouTube, well, up here is actually a button. It's an icon. If I just drag it out, okay, you can't see it, but it's a button icon that's linked with this. Even these is icons with a mouse over event, which I will not be doing because I've never redone a mouse over event. Even these videos you see here, they are all just icons with oh, it's a link. It's a link. Using that one as an example. Yeah. Now let's remove this button. I do not like the buttons. Let's do that. Okay, now let's add the image. Now where it says test, we want to be adding another brackets. And bracket. Guess what it is, guys? IMG. Exactly, IMG. There we go. That's better. IMG. Now, what are we going to do here? How are we going to get this image to actually go where you want it to go? Now, to do that, you can align any way you want. So you can use align, but we're not doing that. To get the actual image we want, we'll want to type in SRS for source. You can do it in caps or whatever, like this subtag. Then you want to have to just do what I'm doing here. Just it's equal to a location. See how we did just over here. We use a bracket with a location. There. That's its own location. Now I want to find a location here. Now, best way to do this is go to your file, into your assets, into your buttons files, and then click the URL on top here. Just click over here, and you'll change into a more readable URL for computers and read it. So now we can use this in there. Now we've got that. How are we going to get the actual button? There are a lot of ways. The button I'm using is the back button. So it's a / back.jpg. That's the button. Now if I go here and refresh, it now has a back button. And just ignore that it's a preloaded image. So now we have that. Now see, if we click on it, it's the whole entire button. So I can click right on top here, and it'll take me here. As I told you, it's buttons on YouTube. Let's add the same line of exact same line of code just over here. Now they both have a button showing it's going back and forward, back and forth, back and forth. That's all. That's all it's needed, it's all it's there. Now, yeah, these buttons, you can now use these are hyperlinks, I think that's the name. But this thing exactly here is a hyperlink with a button, with the icon button. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Hope you guys it's like in the intro tutorial before. Currently, you know what I mean. If you want to see anything with HTML, please tell me, and if I don't know it, I'll look it up and show you guys and test out everything before I show you guys. But I know a fair amount of HTML, so just ask me what you want to help with, and I'll gladly tell you guys. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec with another tutorial.